and welcome to Ukunique Spirits, where my hair is crazy and we are going to talk about how to read tarot. So, get your tarot cards or don't, and just, if you're interested in how to read it, but you're kind of not sure, this is kind of that kind of video. So, first off, my suggestion is to read the book. Every book is different. Every book has its own little unique, some are paper, some are hardback, like some are like newspaper, like these. And each of them have, some are big, like, look at this one. This one's huge. Yeah, but they all have different, like, whoever the author of the cards was, they had a certain mind for each card in the book. So what I usually do is I will read the book and kind of get the energy of what the author wanted. And some people do, some people don't. I personally like to see, they put time and effort into these. Like, some of the imagery on the cards are so intense. That's how you read the tarot. So I'd like to see what their thoughts, what their energy, what they want to put into it, Then, my next thing would be to sage your cards. And the reason I do this, used or not, new, like, I will take just some loose sage in an abalone shell, and I will light it up and just run the cards through it. I might shuffle the cards through it. I might, see, there we go. We got it going. And sometimes I'll just do this. Sometimes I'll shuffle through the smoke, depending on what I'm feeling. Tarot is all about your intuition, 100%. It's about feeling the cards. It is about understanding what the cards mean, though. Each card means something different. So some people, I do know some readers that have never ever really even studied the cards, and they just pick up the cards and they've always done it off their intuition. Now, to me, tarot is about your intuition, so I totally can say that's viable as well, I need a little more, I'm not very imaginative, so like even when I was a kid, when I was drawing, I needed something to see when I drew. I couldn't just really come up with anything other than like doodles. So for me, I had to study the cards so I really could understand what the cards were. Then after I've saged the cards nice and well, I will, and honestly, for the most part, I'll sage the cards almost every time, because every time you read energy, its energy will be stagnant. Sometimes you'll feel it in the card. Sometimes they'll be so tight that you'll have to sage them so that they can loosen up so you can shuffle them. Now, connecting with the cards is something that's important, because that's where you put your energy into it, and then it's like energy is energetic waves, and when you read the cards, you're reading those waves, what people around you are feeling, thinking, and it depends on what question you ask as to what answer comes out. Now, it's very difficult to read tarot if you haven't asked a question, because it's so broad. It could be talking about anything. So it could be talking about someone around you. So it's very important to direct the cards on what you want them to answer. And when I say them, I'm talking about, if you believe, your spirit guides. It's spirits, it's energetic, like energies that are stronger than waves, that are helping you translate the energy that you need to read for whoever you're reading for, or for whoever is seeing the story, kind of thing. So that is why I personally always light a white candle right before I start to read. Now, I personally, some people call on certain archangels, some people call on God or spirit, or they call on their spirit guides. I personally like to call on my grandmother and my grandfather, and then I will call on any spirit guides that are here to give a message or send a message. Sometimes I feel like it's not even a spirit guide for me, like maybe it's a spirit guide for someone who needs a message. Whoever and whatever needs to hear, come in, kind of thing, you know? And then next, you shuffle. And you shuffle nice and good, especially the first time around. You want to like feel it out. Think of questions, think of energy you want to pick up. Like, right now, in my life at least, it's about preparing. I have been trying to manifest something, and I get all these signs that it's on its way. But I keep saying, and don't do it unless I'm prepared. And I feel like the universe lately is like, bitch, get prepared. Like, I'm showing you it's happening around you. Get prepared. So I'm like, okay, I'm preparing now. So that's also a way to like pick up on energy around you. So we're gonna like read tarot on what is it we need to prepare for? What is it we need to prepare for? Oh, action. Taking action. Doing things that maybe bring out your creative side, your artsy side, I don't know why I said artsy, just not your typical analytical side. But you have to have strength to do it, because it's not going to be easy. Ooh. But you love it. Yeah, you do. You want it bad. Yeah. See, and it's funny, because the last part of reading tarot is imagery and intuition. And I just got stuck kind of in an energetic zone where I just wanted to keep reading, and I just right now stopped myself. What do you see in this card? This is about communication. This is about something coming in fast. This is about getting a message, maybe a text message. This is about something that's going to change your life. That's what I get out of this. Like, sunflowers are pointing out to me the sun. That's what I think of when I think of sunflowers. Food, happiness. It's good energy that's coming in. It's going to be great news. The Queen of Wands was upright. If these flowers stick out to you, you look them up. What is the spiritual meaning of that if nothing comes to you? Your intuition is about taking that first thought that comes to you. When you look at things, when you see things, when you think of things. Don't question it. That's your ego stepping in. And that's important in tarot, is to drop your ego and kind of get in a zone. If you feel like that's what the card's telling you, that's what the card's telling you. Even if no one agrees with you, it may not be the story you think you're supposed to say right now, but chances are, maybe like in a month, that story is going to hit them. That one piece of that story. And that piece was the only piece that story needed to, that person needed to hear. But it was so not normal that's why it stuck out, you know? So trust yourself. It's all about trusting yourself. And that's what I have for you. And that's how you read tarot. Peace, love, light, and namaste.